It's only us. Pledge allegiance to the bag, nigga. Huh? Tryna make us, but this 40 look good on me, so nah, Lathan. I be tryna wait, but don't niggas get tired of patience. Find a waiting, fucked up with bottle laying. That's how you play it. Bust down this Ronald Reagan. I was violent as a child, but I ain't there to waste. Take your time and don't be trying to be some shit you ain't. You be wildin' on the guys, I think.
Ice. I am your host, Blatant Beauty. Welcome to the show. It's the day after the eclipse. I'm still eclipsed. We just gonna rock for a minute. Do y'all mind? So today, we're just gonna sit and we're gonna vibe out. I'm gonna get some questions asked by my producer, Miss Jade. She's gonna ask me some questions. Pretty much whatever she likes. You know what I mean? Oh, also, I got on my brand, Brick Rose. For those of you who don't understand what Brick Rose is, basically, I have a very hard outside, but my inside is very soft. So that would make me a brick rose. And it takes work to chop down brick. You feel me? Brick ain't no easy thing to break down. So I'm proud to be the brick. You feel me? And I'm also proud to be the rose, which is basically like the eclipse. This is on my dark and my light. You feel me? We all have it. So, you know what I'm saying? Just like fire and ice. Two sides to everything. You feel me? So, know that without the dark, you can't have light. And without the light, you can't have dark. You will never know if something is good if you never had bad. And you never know if something is bad if you ain't had good. Because if you know what caviar tastes like and you know what, what's that expensive restaurant with the steaks in it? What's that shit called? What is it? Ruth Chris. It's like eating Ruth Chris, a steak from Ruth Chris, and then going to get one from IHOP. It's two different things. You feel me? So, if you have, expensive taste buds, you gotta come with expensive shit. You feel me? Meaning the quality of the person that you are has to be efficient to whoever you're trying to step to. If you know that motherfucker is of certain quality, then you should be of certain quality, or you should not be stepping to it. It ain't for you. So, that was deep. I went to fuck someplace else, but whatever. You know how we do. It's Fire and Ice Dose Radio with thoughts of burning negativity is ice. I need y'all to subscribe. I need y'all to share. I need y'all to like. That's Jade's favorite part. What's up, Twitch? We out here twitching. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? I don't know if anybody tuned in yet. Anybody tuned in from Twitch yet? The one viewer who's probably following us. Hey, whoa! I don't know what energy you are, but I already like it. You feel me? Jade, are you ready to, get talking, or you want me to keep running my mouth like I always do?
Let's talk about the eclipse. What did you do?
What did I do?
Were you out there?
Nigga. Hell fucking yeah. Hell yeah, I was out there. I was out there. Like, really out there. I got a mat. Matter of fact, I didn't even go with the mat. I went out there. Let me say it slow. Let me do it to the music, y'all. Hey. Yeah, so let me calm my voice down. I went outside with me, myself, and I, and a girlfriend of mine who happened to call me at a particular time, who said she was going to go basically Stargate. So I was like, yo, come meet me. Let's go. She's like, all right, let's go. And we go. We take our shoes off. We put our feet straight to the ground, and we went dead center into the middle of the park. And that park is open. There's no trees. There's nothing to cover it. And literally, it was like right there. And I bought glasses to watch it, but for some reason I never put them on. I gave it to my girlfriend. She watched. I began to record with my phone. So at first I watched it through my phone, and then I slid my eyes over. And I was like, whoa, it's crazy. So I bought it back. And I tried it again. And this time my eyes adjusted and I was able to look. Let me tell you something. Ain't no way there is no God. It's impossible. It's impossible. Because what I saw was impossible. But I saw it because my eyes was open. I ain't gonna lie, bitch can't see right now. My shit a little fucked up. But it was worth it. It was worth it. I couldn't see anyway, so fuck it. You feel me? Cool. And if that was the last thing I ever got to see again, I'm actually okay with that. I saw colors. I saw yellow, a lot of yellow. A lot of yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Then it would push out like a pink. Then it would go powder pink. And it would turn to like a almost peachy color. Then you saw like, oh my God. There was so many things. It was mad colors. And then it kind of portaled. It was very strange. It was like something was around it. And it looked like a portal because I could see behind it. Something behind what I saw. I know it sounds bugged out, but I'm telling you what I saw. I see behind it. It's very soft, more colors pushing out. I seen shit shoot all over the place. I seen things coming. I saw the moon coming towards it. I seen the shit go around it. I seen it come back towards it. It was amazing to see and to be able to watch with your bare eyes, because what I was seeing, my girlfriend couldn't see. She saw some. I was like, did you see that? She was like, yo, I didn't see that. I definitely saw a lion. And immediately made me think of the Lion of Judah, which I heard is the tribe, something about the tribes. I got to get into that because I really want to know what that's about. I'm trying to remember everything I saw. I saw so much. But most of all, I felt God. You feel me? It was intense. It was overwhelming. And I knew that I had released a tremendous amount of weight. And I felt loved. And it was because I really loved myself. And that's when I really found out that God, people have religion so fucked up in their head. We all love church and it's cool, but the church is in you. You don't have to go to church in order to be closer to God. You just gotta fuck with you. You just gotta, it's a pure heart. If you have a pure heart, that's your way to God. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, no buts about it. It is nothing to it. You really just have to fuck with you, because fucking with you is fucking with God. That's you. It's y'all. We're one. So I have a very different outlook on churches now, because again, it's man, and men do things because they're man, and that's why, I don't know, I can't get with it. And I'm not saying it's right, wrong, and different. I grew up in church my whole life, but you got to learn God for yourself. You can't go by what people have told you what God is. Because of what I was told what God was, it kept me from God. Isn't that crazy? Because of the way church people told me I had to be, it kept me from church, because I was like, I'm not ready to do that. And there's nothing that you have to do. You just got to fuck with you. Imagine that. You thinking it's the clothes because they tell you got on the wrong clothes. You think it's the piercings because you're not supposed to have piercings. You think it's the tats because you're not supposed to have tats. And God in the Bible says very clear, come as you are. So we listening to man or we listening to God? So if God is telling you come as you are, that means come as you are. That's why he really fucks with sinners. That's why he can fuck with the whores. That's why he can fuck with crackheads. So let me explain something to you. If a crackhead is crying out, God, please save me, that's probably one of the most purest cries you ever hear. Because that's a broken place. We know God through our pain. That's brokenness. Sometimes we just praise God and everything is cool. And you're supposed to praise when God is cool. But those are pure cries. Broken cries are the purest cries. That's why God can forgive not a killer, can forgive a person who has committed sin. He can forgive for that. Because he still sees the heart of the person. It's the heart of man. That's really what it is. It's all in your heart. As long as you have intentions. People think you can't fucking curse. I curse all the fucking time. I curse when I talk to fucking God. Because that's how the fuck I talk. Oh, that's not right. But who told y'all that shit ain't right? As long as you ain't cursing nobody and cursing nobody out, curse all the fuck you want. Because as long as the heart is clean, it's clean. And you can't do nothing about that. Your mouth could be dirty all day. But if that heart is clean and your mind is in the right place, fuck it. You don't like my mouth, don't fuck with me. But you're not going to control me and tell me this is the way it's supposed to be when I am seeing more than the person who sits in church every Sunday. And I'm not saying that to boast or brag, and I'm not saying I'm all that, and I'm saying, like, I know that for a fact, because when I tell people who I'm close to who fuck with the church, and I'm like, this is what I'm seeing, they shun me for that shit. Almost mad. Like, what do you mean God's talking to a person that looks like you? I'm the person they talk to. This is why the shell looks the way it looks. It's to keep fucking weirdos away. Imagine if I looked like what I was on the inside. I'd be attacked on a daily basis. I'm glad I look like this. Because you won't fuck with me. You won't try me. Say you would. You're not fucking with me. So, that's a great thing. It's crazy how God protects us. We don't know why we do certain things or why we may put certain things in our skin. Everything means something. Some of us are a little further from others. This is my pain. I wear my pain on the outside. I also don't vice my pain with anything. I don't drink. I do smoke, but I ain't gonna hold you. I started smoking after I got healed. So it didn't get me through anything. I mean, it led me to it because it opened me up more, but it didn't help me get through anything. I did that raw, self-healed, sewing myself together. That's a different healing. When you don't depend on anything or anyone but you. When you gotta cry and it's just you and God. And you pour it all out there. And you say the things, you know, that you're afraid to say out loud. But to God, it's different. It's very therapeutic. It's very healing. It's very freeing. And it makes you feel complete. So I hope you guys are releasing. I hope you use that full eclipse, solar eclipse for your benefit. Because it was for your benefit. Something new is coming. Great things is getting ready to happen. And I feel that 100%. And if you're looking at social media and TikToks and YouTubes, and everybody is saying the same thing. These people who have been quiet for so long and pushed down, like God knew this day was going to come where we would finally say, you know what? It's about time that we stand up. Because what we're standing up for is what's right. Honestly, I say this. If men and women treated each other properly, we would have no crime, bro. Yo, all we hear about on the news is bad news. There's nothing reported good. And there's definitely good in the world. But for some reason, we gravitate more towards the bad than the good. And that is a choice. Because you can choose what side you want to be on. Regardless of what you've been through. I've been through fucking hell and I still choose to do it the right way. I'll never choose to do it any other way. It takes longer. It's a harder road. It goes upward. And anybody know, if you out of shape, bitch, you can't go up no top of no motherfucking hill, baby. It's a steep ass motherfucker. For you to get all the way up there to just face you and God. Now, if you're ready to do that, then you're ready to receive. And most of us are really ready to receive. We're in our healing season. We are healing each other. We are healing. This will be a season of love. People will fall in love. People will have children in love. These children will be different. These children will bring back the feel of the 90s. Those kids, they're going to grow up different. It's going to be different. The atmosphere is going to change. It has to. God is not pleased. So that's why the shift. He's not pleased. We allowed, folks to do their thing, and we've allowed people to, carry on, and nobody's allowing it anymore. And we doing it in such a graceful way. You feel me? Like, we're not allowing it, but we ain't stepping on y'all like how niggas stepped on us. We do it gracefully, wonderfully, kindly, loving. So it will make you check yourself and make you look within like, damn, I know I was fucking horrible to this person. Yet this person still speaks to me with grace, mercy, and peace. It make you check you like, nah, I need to be better. I need to talk to people better. I need to treat people better. It don't take nothing to say hi, good afternoon, or to be kind. Kindness is free, boy. People are so selfish. So selfish. I hope that changes more than anything in the world. I hope that we learn to love each other. I hope that we learn to heal each other. I hope we learn to pray for each other. I hope we learn what... If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. Don't say anything. Keep your opinion to your fucking self. Nobody's talking to you, bitch. Keep your opinion to yourself. Love people. It's sad. I mean, but I know that things are changing. They say it's the age of the Aquarius. And the Aquarius is, we exude that. We are humanitarians of the zodiac, which means to give. Alchemists, true alchemists. You know what I mean? Yeah, we here. We are meant to feel things. We are meant to hurt. And we are also meant to heal. This is a job. And once you find out what your job is, whether it be your mouthpiece or your art, whatever way you speak to express yourself, I hope it comes out in the most beautiful way. I hope you experience it, and I hope you just let it fly. And don't care what nobody think. If you gotta walk by yourself, you just gotta walk by yourself. It's okay to walk alone, because you're never alone. Remember that. Rejection is protection. Never be mad at the failures. They're meant to build you, not to break you. And when something doesn't happen the way you want it, don't ever be mad about it. It wasn't for you. It wasn't for you, because you have to learn how to really put your stuff out there and just let it go. Don't hold on to it. What's yours is yours anyway. That's 100% a fact. If it belongs to you, it is yours. You don't have to chase what's yours. It's yours anyway. You don't chase, we attract. Alright? Manifest high. Love with your whole heart. Don't be afraid to love. Love is the best thing you could give a person. It's the most wonderful feeling. I think that's what we all chase. We all want to feel what that really feels like. God's love is incredible. And when you feel God's love, you won't accept anything else but that. You won't take anything less. Because when God adorns you the way you adorn him, when you fall in love with him, see, I used to hear that all the time. I never understood. But when you really fall in love with God, it's different. It's different. It's different. It's different. It's different. Like, that's really my man. That's my man. My man. That's really my guy. The way he loves me, oh man. And he loves me like that because I love myself like that. And once you turn on that, and once you realize the recipe, and once you turn it on, let me tell you something. Once you do that, there's no turning back. Once you decide to heal, there's no turning back. Even if you try, you're going to check yourself. You're going to do old shit, and it ain't going to feel right. You're going to immediately be like, oh, it will turn you off. It will literally like be like, no. So, I don't know what the eclipse did for y'all. And if y'all can, you know, when this does air, I would love to see some of the things. My soul tribe, the collective is what they call it. I would love to know some of the things that you saw or felt. A lot of us have seen a lot of things but are afraid to say what we saw or what we witnessed because we're afraid of what people are going to think. I don't give a fuck what niggas think. That's the problem. Well, actually, it's not the problem. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care if you call me crazy. I don't care. I know what I saw. You can't tell me no different. But some of us have seen similarities. We see in the same thing. So that's when we start going, oh, all right, we're not crazy. Because I know you ask yourself, if you're a person who sees and witnesses things, you ask yourself 50 times a day, am I crazy? You are 100% not crazy. If you needed that confirmation, I will say it again. You are 100% not crazy. I had to hear that shit from myself. I had to hear it from God. I had to hear it from other people, other sources. I had to hear it because I'm like, what I'm seeing is damn near unnatural. But I know it's for real. So it's different to be picked to do God's work. It's like, whoa. I'm very honored. And I'm very humbled. And I'm very grateful. Extremely. To be literally chosen. That's the only word I have. For him to choose you is like, makes you feel really special. And I guess we all should feel like that, because if we all felt special, then we would make other people feel special. And we would just keep passing that down, and keep passing that down, and keep passing that down. Because that's what all it really is. It's just love passed from one generation to the next. You feel me? Somebody's got to break that. Somebody's got to break the generational curse. Somebody's got to learn how to touch each other. Hold your family members. Touch their hands. Let them know you love them. Send them messages. Just one day, just go up to them and be like, yo, I love you. We do not do that as families. We don't. We'll tell a stranger we love them faster than we'll tell a family member. There's such a lack thereof. You know what I mean? And it all starts in your home. How you treat the folks in your home tells you how you treat the people outside. But if it starts in there, that's all, you know what I mean? We can heal. We can really do this. We can really do this. But we got to want to. And there's going to be some folks who's not going to, they not with it. Cool. Cool. We'll see you on the other side. Let's just leave you here. That's fine. But me, I'm going to do it Christ's way. And the way I do it Christ's way is how I do it. You know, Judgington, you know, they feel like, you know, you got to be a certain way. No, man, just be you. And love from within. This is Fire and Ice Dose Radio, where thoughts are burned and negativity is iced. Jade, I'm going to let you chime in because I'm running my mouth. I hope I ain't got that nasty ass white line, do I?
No.
Okay.
So you're more spiritual.
Yes.
So do you believe in reincarnation?
All right. So for some people. I don't think it's for all. I think when you go, they say you see light, right? They said go towards the light. And when you're born, you have to look for the light. That's the way out. I don't think all people get it. Some people don't deserve to come back. Wreak too much havoc? Wreak too much havoc, nigga. You did too much, nigga. You didn't know what the fuck to do down here. He was like, you did not learn the lesson. No. You get to be a plant, bitch. You feel me? Oh, they may come back as a cat. Can't say shit, just meow. Yeah. Trap. Stupid. Yeah. So, I think it's not for everyone. I think that some get to do it again, depending on what you did the first time. I think some souls, if they're too tired to keep coming back and they like, Lord, I just want to rest. I think when they get a lot older, spiritually up there, that maybe they can ask to rest. Like they just turn those people turn into our angels. Like I'd prefer to be here. I think I would be of a better service here. Or maybe God makes that decision. Somebody makes that decision when like, no, we need this person up here. You feel me? We need this person here. We don't need this person back down here. This person will do better here. Because some people you feel is your guardian angel that's right here on earth. You feel me? Like there's certain people you may connect. You be like, yo, I know this person right here. Like this is my angel, and maybe that's what they're meant to be. Your angel. Sometimes they service you better because you can't hear people when they right here next to you. Soon as a nigga die, man, Johnny done came to me, man, he told me to stop taking them drugs. Now you want to stop taking drugs. Now Johnny done came to you in the spirit. Johnny been telling you to stop taking drugs right here when he was in the physical. So some people, I think, are meant to just be your angels. To may help you, push you, guide you. Sometimes we got to take those really special people from you to turn them into that, so they can push you towards your mark. Does that make sense? I hope I made sense. Because I really went far. Oh, God. But that's what I think. I think everybody goes different places based on what they do down here. Based on what you did with this life right here, I think that determines where you go. Because, I mean, how did niggas get to hell if we all reincarnated? Some niggas supposed to go to hell. They did some hellish shit. You think the niggas that was going in churches and blowing niggas' heads off, they get to be reincarnated? You think the men that rape children, those are men that get to be reincarnated? Or women who touch on their daughters or sell they children and do weird ass shit? You think they get to come back and do it again? Nah, something's wrong with you. You get to fucking do that shit. You go to hell, nigga. You go straight to hell. So, the reincarnation, I think, is made for chosens. The ones that choose to do it the right way. Who even made a bunch of mistakes, but still has a clean heart. I think they get reincarnated. I think they get to walk it again. And the ones that need you to be, you know, the ones that's the angels, of course, to push you towards your mark. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you get those people that come along that do pass and tell you, you know, you need to do certain things, and you like, I gotta do it. Man, a nigga will push himself man hard to become a whole rapper just so he can say that shit in his fucking song. Y'all God bless my cousin from the he pushed me hard. Yeah, that nigga right there. That one right there. And I think that person can rest easy after you become what you're supposed to become. That's why they don't come back to you. Or you'll never get another visit. Like they come and you don't ever see them again. Especially if you really got to where you got to. Because some people need that. Or he came and then they be waiting. Or she came and you waiting to see that person again. But they gave you the message. Now what you do with it is what you do with it. But if you can become what you're supposed to become, I think that person goes off and just, you know, gets to... They did their job twice. So
then do you think we choose our as souls before we come down?
I chose my son. I said that today to him in the park. I was out there meditating. I told him to come join me, and he did. And I said to him, I picked you. Because if I'm honest, when I got pregnant, I cheated on the dude I was with because I thought he cheated on me. And I had been pregnant for that person like several times. And I kept having abortions. And this baby, I said, yo, my nigga, I get pregnant, I'm keeping this nigga. Period. And man said, all right. And it so happened not to be his. So I believe I chose my son. And I believe there's a reason why I chose my son. My son has a very bad temper. And I don't think most mothers would have been able to handle him. But I think because of the kindness of my heart, it teaches him to forgive and be kind to himself. Because what I told him today was, as much hell as you watch me go through, you've always watched me choose to do the right thing. It's a choice. I could turn the fuck up and act stupid like everybody else when life don't go my way and shit happen to me. 100%. I could do that shit. That shit is easy. Being decent is hard. Even to those, especially to those who are not decent to you. And to still be polite. And to still not say a word. And to still let you rock. Is wild. Most niggas that take your head off. But a lot of people, it's just easy to do fucked up shit. It's easy to return the favor. You know what I'm saying? I don't live in that. And now he's always watched me be that. He's always seen me do that. If I did nothing else in life, I always made sure that he always saw me in a light. And in that light, I was always forgiving, being kind, to where he would ask me, why are you this nice to people who are nasty to you? I would say, you don't have to return the favor. Just because somebody gives you something don't mean you got to give it back. Leave it with God. And it's cool. And that's not easy for a lot of people to do. So.
But do you think we choose our family as souls?
You talking about family? Well, I chose my son. You talking about my actual
Talking
family?
about before you're born, as a soul, as a spirit, do you choose who you want to be born to? The parents you're gonna have, the aunties, the uncles, the cousins. This is my family.
I don't think we have. I don't.
Before you were born.
I don't know. I don't think we're in control of that. I mean, he might have tried to warn us, like, "Yo, you going down there? These people's fucked up. All right, this bitch is a whore. This one is gonna treat you like this. Maybe you get the pep talk. You're not gonna remember this talk, of course, because you're a soul. So you may get this conversation like, I know it's gonna be hard, but if these things that I'm giving you, you pass these things, you'll come back, and you'll begin to remember in this realm. You will begin to remember who you are, because that's why it's called awakening. I think when you wake up, and when you wake up, you can remember. Like, I know I'm not from here. I know that. I say that shit all the time. I'm not from here. When people be like, oh my God, when they say, oh, your mother died, my condolences. I'm like, nigga, condolences to fucking me. Fuck that. I'm still on this fucking shit. I don't want to be here. Y'all niggas is crying the wrong way. Y'all crying at the funeral for the nigga in the casket. The nigga in the casket crying for you. It's fucked up down here. It's weird down here. And it's getting weirder. So I don't think we're in control of that. I think that we are given a pep talk about trials and tribulations, and how we do it will determine if we make it back or if we wake up, depending on our actions. So depending on how you deal with folks and how your tests go, because you have to have a test of humility, you have to have a test of embarrassment, you have to have the test of cast out, You have to have those. That's why it's called tested, tried and true. That's why that's called that. You got to go through that. If you go through that, you make it through that, and you remain still pure of heart, you will begin to awaken to who you are, and then you'll remember what the promise was that God told you. Like, yeah, I told you your family was gonna be twisted, but this why? Because you'll begin to understand why people acted the way they acted, or why they did the way they did. You never understood your family until you wake up, and everything they did makes 100% sense. So no, I don't think we choose. I think He tells us this is what it is. How you do down here will help you to remember, and you see that? You heard that? You heard that? You heard that? Time to let God in. You see that? Confirmation on the confirmation. So, nah. I don't think we do that. I mean, who remembers anything when they're children? There was probably a lot of things we were told before we were born. And even when we were born, a child could get her ear pierced at 3 months old and never remembers that pain. But pierce that bitch at 3 years old. Pierce that bitch at 13. Pierce her at 33. She remember that fucking pain. That's why you circumcise a male child when he's born. He's not gonna remember it. And truly you don't. Who remembers getting their fucking shit cut off? Nobody. Do that shit as a fucking grown ass man. Bitch. So, it's a lot of stuff we don't remember. You feel me? And God has a plan for our life. You got to remember, there's a contract on it. So, how are we the ones picking it? He's the one that's making the story. You feel me? We just act out the shit. You feel me? He picks the story. You act it out. Action. So we're going to have certain shit slap you this way. We're going to have this over here. We're going to have this over here. You're going to go through this. You're going to go through that. And we want to see what you turn out to be. Can you shut up when you should speak? Or maybe you shouldn't. Do you know when to be silent? Do you know when to speak? Do you know when to address? Do you know when not to address? Free will. It's all up to you. So, that's my answer. Did that make sense, Jade? No, I mean, like, what did it sound like to you? Did it make some type of sense? I don't even know what the fuck I said.
Let's move on. If money was not a factor, what kind of business would you want to be known for?
I want to take care of people.
In what capacity?
All the way around, nigga. If I could, man, alright. When I was a kid and I used to watch Oprah, I used to be like, oh my God, I want to be Oprah Winfrey. And people used to be like, oh, so you could be rich? I'm like, no. I want to know what it feels like to change somebody's life. You get a car. You get a rich. We to be able to do that shit for people I love. And they be like, oh my God, I didn't know how it was going on. Man. That's a different feeling. I love making people happy. It makes me happy. I love to give.
So you want to have your own talk show?
Do I want to have my own talk show? No, I just want to fucking change people's lives. You don't need a talk show for that. I want to touch people. I want to.
Is that like the wellness business? Is that?
That's humanitarian.
Housing?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. I don't care what it is. Anything. Your biggest desire. If I could make your biggest desire come true, and I had the means of doing that, you 100% would have it. 100%. But here's the thing. With that power, with great comes great responsibility. You have to have a spirit of discernment. You have to know who deserves those things. Otherwise, you'll just be giving shit out for no fucking reason. Because the same person you will help will turn around and bite your fucking head off. You heard? So that's where discernment and that's where your tests come in. That's why those lessons are there. For you to know who's who and what's what. So you'll know who to give it to. Not because you want them to kiss your ass forever, because you know they would genuinely be grateful. And they'll do the right thing. And they'll turn around and help someone else. And that's called paying it forward. Paying it forward, right? Because if I help you and you help her, and she help her and she help him, and he help him and he help me, then we all win. And what's better than that than a winning team? That shit is fantastic. You feel me? So yes, I would love to assist the world in any way I could possible, even if it's just with my words. But if it was my hands, man, my hands stay open to give. I give all the time. All the time. And I don't expect nothing in return. Just, I hope it helped you. I hope you got what you needed. And if you played me, cool. You've lost access. And that's worse. Because now you can't come back to that well. You can't come back to that well. And you know that well always springing. So, that's your loss. What's up, Twitch? How we doing? Is it still one view on Twitch? 2 viewers on Twitch. Twitch. What y'all playing? What y'all playing? What game y'all play? Well, you ain't playing shit. Obviously, you weren't here with me. You're not playing anything. But shout out to Twitch. Thank you for joining. We appreciate you. You could have been doing anything else in the world, but you decided to come here and sit down and chill out and rock with me. I would love to know. I wish there was a way for us to communicate with Twitch to see if they had any questions like, what you want me to answer. We need to do a show like that where people can ask in moments in time. What, you know what I mean? Like a question. That would be dope. Future, right? Future. There's a chat room right now. Chat it up, Twitch. Ask me something. Ask me anything. That would be dope. I'll answer anything very honestly and very openly without a problem. It could be spiritually. It could be anything. Anything in this world. And definitely, most of all, tell me what you're playing. I want to know what game you're playing and how I could bust your ass in. You know what I'm saying? Jade, this is Fire and Ice Dose Radio. With thoughts of burning negativity is ice. Subscribe, like, and share. We're going to be right back. First of all, back to it. Fire and Ice Dose Radio with thoughts of burn and negativity is ice. All right. Meditation.
Talk about meditation, y'all.
All right. So, meditation was when you really quiet your spirit and your mind. Mostly your mind. Like you shut your mind off and you allow your mind to just go. I don't know if anybody else has experienced this after looking at the full moon or the eclipse. Like some of my letters have faded out, like in between words. Some of them I see, some of them, like I wrote the number 4 yesterday and I wrote a 9 and I couldn't see the 9. I had to go in close like to see if I actually wrote the shit. So my eyes are definitely doing something different, and I see color in people. Like I saw pink yesterday on, I think that I had to Google it because I wasn't sure what I was seeing. I was like, why is he pink? And I was like, and it was a woman. Two people I saw was in pink, and then other people I didn't see that. So I was starting to see pink. Everything that was red had turned hot pink. Even my phone, the colors in my phone look different. Yes, it's wild. Like, yeah. But the meditation, I was trying to do it for a while, but I would always be talking to myself, and I gotta be like, shut up, bitch. Like, I couldn't just clear my freaking mind. So what I did is I went into actual nature. Went into nature, and I bought my book. I bought my journal book with me. For some reason, I'm going to tell you how weird this is. Because I got this book, and I put the date in the book that I started. I started this book September, I think. September 19th, 2023. I started the book and I stopped. I couldn't finish the book. I couldn't be honest with myself. It was asking me questions. I was like, I don't know how I feel. You know what I mean? So, this book here. For some reason, the day before the eclipse, the sun was really, 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 really bright. So I went towards the light, and I sat at a bench. The sun was shining, beaming right in my face. I closed my eyes, and I just went wherever. When the clouds would come, it would cover the sun, so I knew that I didn't have the sun anymore, because I could feel real heat, like real heat, and then I could feel really cold. So I was like, all right, once that shit, I would go down and I would read, and I would begin to start writing real easy now. And now I'm crying, like some of the stuff I'm writing, I'm like, oh, this is heavy. And then the sun will come back, so I go back into it, close my eyes, completely shut down everything. I completely relax every part of my body. And I just float. So I did that. And then that happened, like I said, then the day before, that was the first time I ever did it. And then I realized I was doing it in my bedroom. Had no idea I was doing it, because I was actually able to see other things. So I was like, okay, you must be in a really calm state, or you're in a state of meditation. This is something, because if you're seeing, you know what I mean, other shit, your mind must be someplace else. So, metaphysics. Am I saying that right? Metaphysics. So, meditation has gotten, the 3 days I've been doing it, it's very easy now. Extremely easy. But I will say this, every time I close my eyes, I still see the moon. I still see it. Every time I close my eyes, if it's dark and the first thing I see is the moon. It comes right up. Sometimes it starts off dull and really blurry, and then it moves, and then it gets really shiny, really bright, and then it goes down here, and it just, and I just follow it. I just go wherever it goes, and then sometimes it bursts into other colors or other shapes or whatever. I don't know. Meditation it's not easy to do. To turn your mind off is hard. But once you turn your mind off, you will forever know how to turn your mind off. Because once you visit that place, you're going to want to go back. So you're going to do whatever you got to do to go back. In that meditative, calm space. Like, nobody can fuck with you in that space. Like, it's so relaxing, so unbothered. And it's really learning how to just be one with yourself. And that's the problem. People don't know how to be alone. They always need to be entertained. That's why you can't get shit. Shall I entertain you? No, ain't nobody entertaining you. Nigga, entertain yourself. So, meditation is definitely awesome. It takes a while. So you said you don't know how to get there. Have you gotten there? Have you ever meditated? And
Yeah, of course. It's just when I meditate, I get visuals. Like, and then like sometimes it'll take me to a different place. So I'm like,
what's wrong with that?
there's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes I've used it creatively.
100%.
Where I'll see things and I've applied it like in workplaces.
Okay.
But I've just never been able to quiet it out. I just see visuals.
That's good though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Everybody's gift is different. You're visual, which means you're supposed to use it towards creativity. That's what it's for. And I see, and it's supposed to come out of my mouth so I can tell people who see it too. Just like how it comes out in your art. Everybody needs, you understand? Everybody needs something to relate to, because that's how we know consciously we're on the same page. Somebody sees it just the way you see it. Y'all will have a conversation. You'll be like, whoa, you know what I mean? It will blow your mind like, oh, thank God. You know what I mean? But it will blow your mind. Don't be afraid to explore. Keep going. It'll only get higher. That's good shit. That's good shit, kid. But that's your gift. I would love to experience your gift. You know what I mean? I like portals. Take me the fuck away from bitch.
I don't know if you would experience all the stuff I get if you get, but
All right, Father, do me a favor. Don't fuck with me right now.
I told you about my stuff.
Anything dark leads back to light. Always remember that. You can't have the light without the dark. You need the dark. There's something that you have to face, something that's inside of you that you buried way deep in them shadows that needs to come out. And this is the time to do it. It should be coming to the surface. It'll take you there one day. Somebody may say something and boom, you're going to be like, oh, I remember that. There's some things that are buried so deep inside that you don't remember as a kid that happened, but you remember it. Because that's your shadow side.
I don't know what to tell you.
Dig. Just keep digging. How about and ask? Ask. Keep asking. And ask God to answer you in a very specific way so you know that they talking, because they answer. They love repetition, to repeat themselves. So if you say something and then 2 days later you hear it and you say, God, I need to know what means. And the way I need you to respond back to me is that it will be repetition, that I would hear it again. That's how you get your answer. That's how you get your answers. Because he's always talking. We just don't listen. And we're not paying attention at all. I look at everything. Even the way the water run down the goddamn bathtub. Even if I see the skin off my dirt and I look at everything. Everything means something. But the problem is people don't look. They just... I look at everything. How I wash my hands. What comes off my hands. I look at the way more water moves. I look at everything. That's how I'm able to see things in the sky, because I look at it. If you look at anything long enough, you will begin to see something. But it's like almost like an outer body experience, but you have to want to take your body there. It's a very freeing place. It's a very deep place, and it ain't for the weak. I bought an ice maker. It's really cool. It's making ice. If you need some ice, I've got you. It ain't mad cute, too. Yes. But, yeah. And we're all here to teach each other. Each one teach one. So... I believe, yeah, it'll be all right. It ain't got a choice. That's what we lead into. But you'll go higher. I mean, our connection is for a reason. I don't know where it might take you spiritually. You feel me? But it's a reason for everything. Either you believe it or you don't. But, you know, in the meantime, y'all niggas can watch me manifest all my shit. Because I'm going to have it. I keep telling y'all, I'm going to have it. I'm going to have it. And the difference is I'll know what to do with it. Because that's the problem. People get it, and they get cocky. They get real bold. So one thing I pray to God about, I said, God, when you give me what you give me, teach me to stay humble. Teach me to never take praise for your work. Teach me to always never let the money get to me. Never get too excited about the gifts that you gave me. Like, and then, yeah, bitch, I know. Nah, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be none of that. I want to be humble. I'm not a boasty, braggy girl anyway. I've never been that. And sometimes God gives people certain gifts because we can handle those gifts. We can handle it. Because he knew you before you were born. Remember, I told you, he had the conversation with you before, like, your family's but you're this. And if you test, try, true, down here through those things, you'll come back and you will begin to remember who you were. So, if he's made you in his image, I'm just saying. So, meditate. Meditation is good for the soul. It keeps you, there's the word. Balanced and grounded. Once you do that, you become unstoppable. Because you won't give a fuck what nobody said. Couldn't nobody tell me. This is why I am the vessel I am. Because I don't give a fuck. The word's going to be out. I'm going to say it. I'm going to tell everybody about Jesus Christ. You fucking stupid? I'm going to tell you niggas. Are you dumb? Every time. I'm going to always talk about that shit. I brag on my friends. What you think I'm going to do with Jesus, nigga? I brag on the people that I love. Why would I not brag on this man? He got the right one. See? You know what I'm saying? He knows who he's picking. He got the right one. Cause I'm a bitch. You couldn't change my mind if you could change my mind. You still couldn't change my mind. You can't fuck with me. I'm unfuckable. You cannot fuck with me. Up here? Nah, nigga. You can never tell me your shit. And I believe your shit. Ever. You can never tell me, deter me. I might get tight like this bitch try to play me. But you will never deter me. So when God knows what type of person you are, he knows, all right, this motherfucker, I can instill my word and she's going to really put it out there. Because once she's convicted on something, that's what it is. So, yeah, he picked the right one. I know y'all there. I heard y'all. They was like, round of applause, but facts. They got the right on one of God's illest. One of God's illest. One of the illest, my nigga. Yo, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you this on camera. When I fucking die, I am a donor. My fucking heart has to go to somebody. I need niggas. I'm going to put this on camera. Make sure they do an autopsy. Because I'm telling you, the shit you about to find is going to fuck you up. Make sure they go in this motherfucking mind. Somebody else needs to experience this shit. 100%. I'm giving myself back. Somebody has to love like this again. Pure love is... Oh, my God. Yeah, it's wild. But, yes, I am a donor. What about you, Jade?
I mean, I am, but I've heard that it's not the best to be listed as a donor only because they are less likely to try to save your life because they want...
That means it's to my time anyway.
They want your organs. So, it can be tricky in that sense.
And that's why...
I don't mind
Didn't I say?
if I'm actually dying.
Here's the great thing. I didn't give a fuck about her opinion.
Wow. Alright, we've had my shit up.
If I gave a fuck about her opinion, I'd be like, well, maybe I shouldn't. Do you understand? Even though I already said what I said in my mind and what I understand, this is because this is why when you have to be strong in your convictions. Do you understand? Somebody could tell somebody that and they whole shit switch up. Just like that. You could feel one way and feel strong and one motherfucker tell you, well, you know, technically they might kill you, bitch, to get to your shit, and now you start worrying that niggas is watching. Fuck you up. Every time. That's why it's important to know who you are and stand with what you stand with. Now, she could be correct. I don't give a fuck, though.
I'm just saying, you could not care for my opinion and still respect me at the same time.
I 100% respect you because it's not a lie. Because it's not a lie. But because I believe in what I believe in, I'm cool. If you want to take me out, nigga. I'm just going to heaven. I'm just going home. What do you think, I'm going to be tight about going home? Who's ever tight after you get off of work and you bust your ass for fucking ever to go to fuck home? Why would I ever be mad about going home? That's the only thing guaranteed is motherfucking death. You definitely leaving this motherfucker. I will be going home. Why in Jesus Christ's name would I ever be mad about going back home? So, if it was my time and you was to take me because you want the organs 100%, but at least I want people to know who I was. I want people to know who I was. I want to know about my mind and did what opened up, because I know something opened up in this motherfucker. 100%. So, if y'all want to use me, you can use me, but you know, I'll just be going home. Because this is only a, this is a suit. It's just a suit. So, I'm cool with it. This is Fire and Ice Dose Radio. Fire and Ice Dose Radio. Where thoughts are burned, negativity is ice. Subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff. We got to put the plug in there, So, anything else you got for me, Miss J?
Since we're on topics of jobs,
Mm.
what kind of jobs have you had before?
Oh,
Which one
fucking
paid
Christ.
the most?
I will say this, every job that I would went for got higher and higher. Because if that job, when I first started working, I'm trying to remember, I worked a lot of jobs, I ain't gonna lie. I can't even remember my first job. I think it was UPS. I can't remember, I'm lying, I don't remember. I had a lot of jobs. But what I always did with myself was, if that job was paying me $10, the next job that I would apply for, and it was saying what was I making, I would put 13. So that job would either give me 13 or close to right. And if I would leave that job and I said they was giving me that close, I would tell that job 27. So either they would come. Listen, if we always aim high, because the nigga's always gonna fucking shoot you low. So always aim higher so you can get what you actually want. Does that make sense? If you want $32, you don't say I want $32. You say I want $40. Nigga be like, I got 30. Every time. Because the nigga always gonna try to lowball you. Every time. So if you want something, ask for higher. And you'll get exactly what you want. I mean, you worth it, ain't you? You know what I'm saying? You gonna learn the job. Any job I learned. Whew, I had so many jobs. I would master every job I had. I am a master when it comes to people. I'm good with people. As much as I don't like the motherfuckers, I love the motherfuckers. I have a way with speaking to people. If there's conflict, I'm going to brush it out. I've had women who've come to my job. I remember I used to work at Sephora, and they'd be like, oh my God, you got to deal with this bitch because she's so fucking nasty. The nastiest bitch loved me. First thing I do, I walk up to her, oh my God, girl, you were gorgeous. That calms a nigga down immediately. I love your earrings. They're beautiful. Oh, my husband, he got them for me. And they begin to speak, and we get to talk. Well, what happened, sweetheart? Well, they didn't get. I said, all right, well, we'll take care of that. No problem. Throw something on the house and take that. Matter of fact, you take that. Don't even worry about that. And I'm gonna give you a discount. That fucking nasty bitch that everybody couldn't stand was writing letters to my job. Yo, people hated me so bad at my job. I think I was at JCPenney. Oh, they hated me. There was letters all over the world. All over the world. Confirmation. There was letters all over the wall. We used to have a wall at the back of JCPenney where, and all you seen was my name up there. It was crazy. All you saw was my name. Yo, this girl went above and beyond. That's all you hear. I knew how to cater to people. I know how to take care of people. You take care of people, they will take care of you. I've had a woman who I took care of so well, and I just complimented her sweater. I said, oh, your sweater is so beautiful. That woman took that damn sweater off and gave it to me. I still have that sweater. I had and it yo, it was crazy. That happens everywhere I go. Even when I got arrested, the police officers that arrested me, they liked me so much they started following the fucking show. Kindness, being polite, making shit easy, not hard. People see shit like that. You feel me? Either they gonna appreciate it or you not. So, is I don't know, man. I've always had jobs where I've had to deal with people, and it's always elevated me really, really fast. Even shit I wasn't ready for. When I was in JCPenney, when I was in UPS, I was no joke. No joke. I was unloading trucks. I was a loader. I was unloading them trucks so fucking fast, niggas was like, nigga, what the fuck? Niggas was backing my shit up on purpose. Anybody that work at UPS know what the fuck I'm talking about. Jam you the fuck up on purpose because you unpacking the truck, and I was doing trucks by myself, and you know how long them trailers are, and I'm crazy fast, and I was doing overtime. I was working like 3 different shifts. If I came in there at night, I wasn't leaving there till the afternoon or the next day in the evening. I bust my ass, and if they called me to come back, I went back. They saw my effort. They was like, yo, I'm about to make you a manager. It's a fact. They pushed me into the management. Man, let me tell you some real shit. It was a test for that shit. I did not take that test. Somebody else took that test. I did not take that test. Is that right here, nigga? Oh, that's one. I did not take the test. They pushed me so fuck. They wanted me in management. And I definitely became that. And once I had management under my belt, every job that I now had to apply for, I can now go for management. So God knows what he's doing. I didn't qualify for it, but God knew I qualified for it. He knew that I would be a good leader. And let me tell you something. When I first started, you gotta remember I was a worker. So the niggas respected me as a worker. When I became their boss, oh God. Oh God. They were assholes. They were assholes as employees, but because I still treated them well. I didn't talk down at them. I didn't act like I was, because remember, I am a co-worker now, turn your boss. I'd be like, yo, bro, do this shit for me, and I got you. You could take a da-da-da-da break. Matter of fact, I'm going to buy you lunch. Bust this shit out for me. They be like, sure. And I kept my word, and I took care of them. Our team was stupid. My team that was under me, dumb. We was an unfuckable team, nigga. We fucked with each other. And they would bust their ass for me. They'd be like, that's boss is on here today? Oh, I'm about to go crazy. Most motherfuckers didn't even want to work if I was not there. They was like, I ain't busting my ass for nobody but you. Authority is different. You could take authority and be an asshole. You could take authority and really get some shit done. Because I was a team player, my team came together for me. And we all made each other look good. Everybody got raises. You know what I'm saying? Niggas really wanted to come to work because I made a healthy environment. I threw on music. Put the music on. We gonna get this shit. But let's not be uptight. I'm saying niggas is mad. Nah, nigga. We gonna do this good. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I used to love working. I did. I used to love working. What was my last job? Matter of fact, that last job was fire too. But I like working with people. I like making people's day better. I like motivating people. Word. And don't let me know what I'm talking about. Oh, man, I'll sell you everything, nigga, in that motherfucking store. Every fucking thing. And you gonna buy it, too. Because the next thing I'm going to show you is better than the next thing. Like, yo, and this did this for me. And let me tell you, let me get that. It's crazy. I've always had that gift. That happened to me the other day. I'm a consumer. I went to go buy some shit. The shit smells so good. I start telling everybody in the fucking line. Them bitches start turning around and going to buy it. So, some people have the gift of leadership and know how to deal with leadership. And some people don't. Some people are horrible bosses. They were horrible people. You don't even know how they got in the fucking position. Treating people like shit. Ugh. Jade, I ain't gonna lie. I had a lot of jobs, bitch. I can't remember. I worked. I worked hard. My son only seen me work.
Which one paid the most?
The last job, my city job, it took me a while to get that, but I got it.
Which was the most unique job?
Unique, Sephora doing makeup. And I'm gonna tell you why it was unique. I'm gonna tell you how weird it was. There was a lady named Amber. She was my boss. I used to work with her in Bath and Body Works, right? She seemed like she really liked me, right? She was. You ever see a snake that smiles? And the snake is so nice that you start petting that shit. Like, this is a nice snake. This snake's so nice. Oh. You see the snake every day. You really think that this shit is not a snake. That bitch was awful, man. She was a... Ooh. So, she got me fired from my job. They were sending me from... I worked in Bath and Body Works. I had worked in every Bath and Body Works because I was so ill at relations and dealing with people. The first place they put me was in Lake Success. Everybody that worked in Bath and Body Works knew who the fuck I was. Everybody, like, oh, she's coming here. I was known for customer service 100%. They was like, this store's numbers is down. We need you to go there and lift these numbers up. Oh, they hated me. Oh my God, them bitches hated me so bad. Jesus Christ. I would lift these numbers up and they would move me to another store. And the stores would get bigger and bigger. And everybody knew me. So somehow Amber got me to this store. She wanted me at her store because Green Acres was fucking disgusting. The black girls acted like black girls. They were terrible fucking... They had attitudes. They didn't know how to act. Because the bitches was stealing in there. But even if they're stealing, bitch, you still got to be polite. It's still your job. So just... It is what it is. So now I'm in the store underneath her. And somehow I got fucking fired. I don't even know how. I don't even know what the fuck happened. And I need to remember. But I was hurt like a motherfucker. I don't know what this bit... Yo, it was like... I thought I got lined, my nigga. It was really weird. Really, really fucking weird. And then she got fired. I said... God don't like ugly. She then becomes the manager at Sephora. And guess who she calls? Imagine a snake. You let a snake bite you twice. Unbelievable. Oh, I'm going to pay you a top pay. I'm going to make you a manager. I need you. I'm sorry for how things, but they were foul. Oh, they foul now. Because you got fired, bitch. Now everybody foul. It wasn't foul when I got fired. You didn't fight for me. But now they foul. Okay, cool. I get to this job. She's got all these girls underneath her. And she's got these bitches thinking, I don't know what the fuck. I could tell that they used to do a lot of talking about me behind my back. Some of them like me as a person, genuinely. A lot of them, oh my God, it's like I wasn't fit to work in Sephora. But I knew how to sell. And I knew how to treat people. And it was weird. And I worked in Sephora. I also worked in the photography downstairs. I also worked in JCPenney. So I did 3 jobs in one store. It's crazy. The fuck was wrong with me? I was wow. But it was so weird because I had to leave. I couldn't take it no more. And I moved into the next store within the store because they was like, oh, nah, we'll take you 100%. You? And I thrived in that shit. Thrived. Past that. Past them. And then I don't know what happened. Something happened again. I got fired again. I don't even remember what happened. Definitely felt it was like there was nothing we could do. Something weird again. Very funny. Very funny. Very, very, very funny. Very funny. I want to remember so bad. I didn't steal no shit. If that's what you're thinking. I definitely didn't steal anything. I don't remember what happened. I have to really think back of how they let me go, why they let me go. And they were really sad about it because it took them a while to do it. I heard them was like, oh, we need you to come now. I was like, all right, cool. And I don't remember. But either way, I did get fired from that job. It was really hard for them to find me. They tried to wait it out a little bit, see if they could work. Cause they was like, yo, this girl is one of the top. She's you know. And then when I had to get that meeting, they was like, yo, we sat down with everybody. But a lot of people wanted me to go. They didn't like that I just pushed or I just went beyond my job. I just was good at it. And some people hate you for just being good at it. Naturally. They hate you for just being good. And I service people like, oh, you was going long. I walked this lady to her car. She was a little older, and I took her back to the car. Oh, you're not supposed to do that. I would get in trouble for like shit, like just being too nice. You know what I'm saying? Doing too much. Or I'll be like, go ahead, you. You know what I mean? Like, I was always one of those. So, I don't know. But I worked a lot. But I always got handed a really fucking short deal. Like, something always happened that was very, very weird or fucked up that I definitely did not deserve at all. I have never had it fair. I wish I could say I did, but I have always gotten the short end of the stick. But for a reason. Don't be mad at the shortcomings. It is what it is. Yeah, I got shitted on, man. I got shitted on bad a few times with jobs. And I guess that last job God set me up, which was crazy, which was my city job. Took a while for me to get that, but I got it. And I wasn't even there that long. That's 100% a fact. And I got hurt really bad. And the boss, this woman, Shakia, I can't remember her last name. She was like a nigga that didn't fuck around. Like niggas knew not to play with her. Yo, she fucking loved me. She met me, loved me, hired me, put me in the office with her. Like, nah, you gonna work with me directly. I was like, oh shit. And everybody saw that favor, cause she was hard to please, but I knew how to serve. And once you know how to serve. Once you know how to serve people, there are some things that will come your way just simply because you know how to serve. People hate to serve other people. People hate to bend and fold to other people. I don't have a problem bending and folding. I don't have a problem. Like, no problem. Sure, I got you. My boss, that shit took me so far, my nigga. I was not at that city job when I got hurt and they said, is this workers' comp? She turned around and said, yes. I wasn't supposed to get no fucking workers' comp. I wasn't there long enough. She turned around and said, sue the shit out of them. I said, okay. This is how I'm able to sit home and get paid. So, even though I got turned away and I got fucked up and I got hurt and I got, you know what I'm saying, the short end of the stick, the short end was for that right there. Because I'm at home. I've been home for a decade. A decade. I don't owe no bills. I don't owe nobody no money. My lights is on. The water runs. A decade is wild. To be able to survive like that is crazy. And that's when you know God is a provider. You know when God provides, He's going to provide. He's never, ever, ever going to remove you from something and not make a way. The more people I talk to, the more. Then somebody told me about Social Security. I applied for that. I applied for that in 2017. I didn't get it. No, I applied for it in 2014. I didn't get it in 2017. So then I got all that back money. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. My God is an awesome God. He's an awesome God. It's Fire and Dice. What's up with this wording today? Word. It's that retrograde shit. It's that Fire and Ice. Dose Radio with thoughts of burning negativity is ice. This was episode, I don't know, 11, 12? I don't know what episode it is. Maybe 13. Lucky 13. You know what I'm saying? Happy solar whoa. Happy solar eclipse. Welcome to the new world. Embrace love, shine, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. So, I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sitting with me. Thanks for chatting with me. Who's still up there with Twitch? Is my two Twitchies still there? Or if somebody left, are they still there? Thank you for sticking with me, Twitch. The two people that let me tell you something. The two people that's on there, I appreciate you 110%. I'm looking dead at the camera. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for sharing space and time with me. I hope that you get everything you desire. I hope that you get everything you want. Thank you for just kicking it with a girl like me. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a wonderful night. Y'all keep loving. Y'all keep sharing. Y'all keep caring. And the rest is going to be history. Peace.
I'm back after 5 years getting it. Of course you niggas wanna know who I'm with. I'm a beast on this beat. I'm discreet with the heat. Space bar you delete. I hold it down for my kids. Yeah, I done did my bid. Now I'm back on my shit. The way she stick by my side and I look up in her eyes and I know she gonna rise. This thought right here so epic. Took some time out my life, but I learned to accept.